the humor, the depth, the personalities, the comfort with one another. What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. Just a quick heads up. One, if you haven't subscribed, it helps if you do that. We're trying to grow this thing to sort of maybe make more of an impression because we do mostly traditional, meaning non-pop stuff. And so, I don't know, just to get the word out there that we're here. And so, and thank you to everybody who has subscribed and welcome to the newbies. I normally do not just traditional, but for those of you who are new, I stop the videos on occasion. I don't stop it that often, but the thing that intrigues me the most, that I love about traditional country music, that I had no appreciation of for the first 40-something years of my life, are the depth of the stories. And life to me, in many ways, is a sociological fishbowl. So when I hear a lyric that I connect with, which is often in traditional country songs, because the stories get a chance to breathe, I talk about that aspect of it for the most part. So I'll ask questions here and there, like what instrument was that at that moment in the song? And some guys will be like, oh no, it's not a steel, it's just a dude bending the strings or whatever. But really what I get into are the lyrics and how the music itself sort of supports it, like water under a ship, just to give it a chance to, carry on. So anyway, let's see what we're doing. I'm looking forward to this. I don't know this song. It's a reaction. And it is Roy Clark's song, Thank God and Greyhound You're Gone. And this is requested by David Reynolds. So David, shout out to, there's another David. There's a bunch of Davids on the channel. And I used a different video that was clearer. That was my note. So I think you requested this song, David, but I found a different one. Maybe you provided me a link. I don't remember what it was. But so let's see what we got with Roy Clark. And we're going to get to see him play. And he's a trip, man. This guy's so good. Here we go.
Roy Clark, yes. Good to see you. Not exactly a young'un, but welcome to the Young'un Show.
I'm not exactly what? I said a while ago I feel like either a daddy or a junior. Everybody here is either the sire of or the offspring of.
Well, you really are, too, because your family started out in your dad played music, your uncles played music, and you were the young'un in the Clark family for many years.
That is right, and now I am the, what do they call it? How long have you been on the road?
Well, me? Ever since they come out with it.
The patriarch.
That's what I was looking for. You know, every time we have a family reunion where I used to be the nephew, now I'm the uncle. And it's not a fun trip.
Are any of your relatives, I know you brought them to the Opry sometimes, they used to appear on Hee Haw, are any of them still alive and playing?
We got one left, my Uncle Dudley, the mandolin player. And my dad and my Uncle Paul, they both passed away a couple of years ago now.
We've talked a lot on these shows about family harmony, about growing up around families that sing. A lot of people grew up in large families, and they said that music was really kind of at the core of the family. Was it that way around your house? Everybody sang?
Well, yeah, and when we go home, I say home, back to the old home place, my dad and my uncles would always get together on the front porch and start playing music. And I don't know how many of the rest of you here, when I think of music, music has an aroma to it. And the aroma that I remember is the musty smell of the inside of a mandolin or a fiddle or a guitar.
Oh, there
has
you
a
go.
definite smell, and I guess I was at the age where I was just level with the F-hole. You know? So, really. And I remembered that when I heard music, I always had this definite smell about it that is still nostalgic to me.
That ain't right.
You go out sticking your nose in a lot of guitars and mandolins.
That's how I evaluate.
These guys are so seasoned that they are not lost for words. They have those comebacks as if it was scripted, and it's not. I'm jealous of that. Here we go.
That's it.
I think we need a song out of Roy Clark.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we do.
Well, which one are we going to do?
I was told you were going to do Thank God and Greyhound.
Oh, Lord, I didn't know we was going to start off with that kind of a meaty product. Am I supposed to hold both?
Well, you might.
Yeah.
Roy,
That's the
you
real
might
trick.
tell us you never picked cotton. If you don't.
Who was that?
I never
Charlie
picked
Ulu.
cotton.
Oh, Charlie. Well, I lied about that. I did. The first time I went through Texas, I was playing with Wanda Jackson. And I went through Plainview, Texas.
You know what? Where that is?
Well, you know who is from there and talks about it.
Jimmy Dean is.
Jimmy Dean. Well, just as we got on the outskirts of town, there was a cotton field. And I told Tom Jackson, Wanda's father, I said, stop the car. And he stopped the car, and I jumped out, and he said, what are you doing? I walked over, and I picked a bowl of cotton off and threw it on the ground and got back in the car. And I said, from now on, if anybody ever asks me, have I ever picked cotton, I can say, yeah, I did. Once. This is perhaps, of all the great Bill Anderson songs that I've recorded, this one, Bill didn't write this one, but it's the meatiest of all. I've made a small fortune, and you've squandered it all.
Oh, Jesus.
You've shamed me till I feel about 1 inch tall. But I thought I loved you, and I hoped you would change. So I gritted my teeth and didn't complain. Now you come to me with a simple goodbye. You tell me you're leaving, but you won't tell me why. We're here at the station, and you're getting off, and all I can think of is, thank God in Greyhound you're gone. Thank God in Greyhound you're gone. And that load on my mind got lighter when you got on. That shiny old bus is a beautiful sight, with the black smoke rolling up around the tail lights. It may sound kind of cruel, but I've been silent too long. Thank God in Greyhound you're gone.
Like now everybody else wants to sing the chorus to this thing. Man, I haven't heard this song before, so he took me from being like roped in, identifying with it, because there are parts of the song that I'm like, oh shoot, man, he's talking about me, my life, because that happened to me, and then he took it in Roy Clark's. He's the only one. I don't know. Is he the only one? Maybe not, but he may be the best one to do this. It's just to take you to that level of humor, and then you're buying into that completely too.
More time. Thank God in Greyhound you're gone. I didn't know how much longer I could go on, watching you take the respect out of me, watching you make a total wreck out of me. That big diesel motor is a playing my song. Thank God in Greyhound you're gone.
Good Lord.
Thank God and Greyhound. The old lady. Mean old Slim Whitman, huh? You're gone.
My grandmother likes Slim Whitman.
I bet there's not a dry eye in the house. Thank you.
Roy, that song ain't exactly politically correct today, is it?
Well, it depends on how you look at it. I tell you the story how that song was written. It actually happened. A fella had put his wife on a bus in Atlanta, Georgia, and he had to go to the men's room. And just as he walked in, written right above on the wall, it said, "Thank God in Greyhound, she's gone." He went home and wrote it. That's it.
Did Greyhound help promote the... What did the Greyhound people
I
think
come
about
that
it?
close to getting a free bus.
Really?
Oh, they were talking about it, but...
One with 500,000 miles on it.
exactly,
Probably.
right.
The big dog on the side of it.
Oh my God. Does it get better than that? It does not. Unbelievable. That whole experience and seeing how everybody's right there and then taking his tie and, drying his eyes and Roy's banter is just spot on. Everything the guy says, you just love the guy that much more, you know? I don't know what to say. I mean, just the environment. It's, do I even rate that? Yeah, man. That's it right there. That's it. The whole, that's my second 10. I've done, I think, 900 videos. And that is only my second 10. There wasn't anything wrong with any part of that. Unbelievable. Alison Krauss and Jerry Douglas got the other 10, for those of you who don't know. I've got a 9+ playlist there. So all the songs that I've given a 9 or higher to. And about a month and a half ago or 2 months ago, I gave Alison Krauss and Jerry Douglas's cover of James Taylor's Carolina on My Mind. That was my first 10. And only 10. And I think I've given 2 9.9s or what. This is only my second 10 in the entire 2.5 years of the channel. Unreal. I love to hear your guys' thoughts on my rating for that. I don't know if you saw it coming, because some of you are pretty good at predicting what I'm going to go with. That encapsulated country music, the camaraderie, the humor, the depth, the personalities, the comfort with one another, take life seriously, don't take it too seriously. Man, David Reynolds, thank you. I mean, I don't know if that's what you had in mind, but maybe, I'm guessing you'll appreciate this one too. But anyhow, let me know your thoughts too. So that's it. A 10.0. There was nothing wrong with that experience. Nothing. There you go. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm really curious about your thoughts. So leave them. And if you haven't subscribed, think of it. And I'll see you in another video. Keep rocking the country. This is what we do.